back with more videos and working through our Synastry series, talking about moon through other partners' houses and what you get when your moon falls into somebody's first, second, third, fourth, so on house, and how that plays out between two people. So the moon is our habitual nature, our inner nature, how we feel inside, what we're used to. Represents our past, our roots, our mother, what it takes to make us feel nurtured, filled up, satisfied, our comforts. And the 11th house is the house of the collective conscious, our friends, our social systems, our fans, our hopes and our dreams and our wishes, our liquid income and gains related to our hobbies, things that we want, or things that end up coming to us in windfalls. So when we have somebody's emotional nature coming into another person's 11th house of friendships and I want to say big ideas, big things. This is a beautiful, beautiful place to have somebody's emotions settling into. I really, really like to see this placement in Synastry. It's one of my most favorite things to see, because it really represents how the moon person is very comfortable, very familiar with the house person. They are easy, fast friends when we have this placement. And the moon person really is apt to let their guard down with the house person, because they are falling into the house of friendships, the house of dreams, wishes, hopes, beautiful things in the 11th house person's life. So the moon person feels very accepted and has this unconscious response to the house person very early on, in that they perceive the house person as somebody who would be somebody who is easy to relate to, and somebody who's very worth pursuing. So this is just a really, really great place for the moon person to fall. And if you have other difficult aspects between you, having somebody's moon here in the 11th house goes a long way towards smoothing out some of those things, because of the amount of forgiveness and understanding and tolerance. Tolerance is found in the 11th house. There is a real ability to see the big picture in a relationship when we have 11th house contacts. So the moon person can really has a bird's eye view of what's going on in the relationship, and so is very able to hold the long breath when it comes to a long-term relationship. So the moon person is very, very commonly feels that they have always known the house person, and that there is almost a previous bond that's there between them. So, you know, these two are alike enough that they can openly express between each other without fear. The moon person can really come out of their shell. And let me tell you, when there is a feeling of emotional trust between two people, that is golden in a relationship. These are the relationships that I see that survive the longest, that are the most happiest and the most fulfilling and the most honest. The 11th house is a very honest house. And when you have the ability to comfortably share, to comfortably show who you are, as the moon person does, to really honestly show your inner nature, and have that be accepted, and have that even be, because the house person is a fan of that. They like that. They want to bring that out in the moon person. This goes a long way towards keeping two people together, because these two people relate together as friends. And friendships are so much more strong in what they're built on than romantic relationships are. Friendships have the ability to truly stand the test of time because they are not built on expectation. They are built on mutual affection. So when we have two people relating as friends before lovers in a relationship, you can see these two people weather just about any storm because they relate to each other on a very true, very altruistic level. So this is, I think, my favorite place to see the moon in synastry because of how far it goes towards keeping two people together for the right reasons. So I hope this was helpful. If it was, please subscribe to my channel if you've not done so. You can find me on the internet at truthandaspectastrology.com. Yes, I do private consultation. You can find me on Facebook, where you should be following me because I do the astro weather forecasts, birthday descriptions, writings. I specialize in relationship and intimacy astrology as well as asteroids and planetoids, so you can find me over there. Find my articles and writings. My new website's just about to go up, so I'll have all sorts of new neat stuff over there. And my new book is coming out. Find that at Astrology Wizards on Facebook. You can pre-order, and I will be back super soon with more amazing videos. Bye-bye.